gonna make a video about the mini bike engine blowing up, but thanks to my man Emmanuel, shout out to you, I wasn't gonna make a video, but I was like, I'll make one. So here it is. So a little while back, my mini bike engine blew up, and that was tragic. I revved it up too hard, and it busted a nut and blew a hole in the engine. But because of that, we had to get a new engine. So the story did not end there. Without further ado, here's what came of it. Boom! Because that 3.5 horsepower engine blew, I invested in a new Predator 212cc 6.5 horsepower engine, and I'm glad to say it's running and working good. It's got a little bit too much horsepower, if you know what I'm saying. So today, the reason I'm making this video is because I'm going to install a wheelie bar. So using this old skateboard and this piece of angle iron, I'm going to try to construct a wheelie bar connecting onto this piece of metal, where originally it was supposed to connect the spring. It was like a spring type thing. Cut this piece, measure it up, drill holes in it, bolt it straight back here, then rig something up where I can just screw, maybe just even use this old truck on this skateboard, not sure, but hook these up somehow so these act as like a balancing thing. I'm just gonna mock it up using wood just to get the dimensions right. Are now drilled, and we can line it up over here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start fitting everything. I cut the metal angle iron 2 feet 7 inches long, and I drilled the holes in at 3 inches. And I have these bolts and nuts which are going to connect right over here in those. So I'm going to rig that up and fill it up with washers. That way it'll stay pretty sturdy until I weld it down. And then after that, I'm going to use these skateboard wheels and rig it up in the back over here. Are the two back ends of the wheelie bar. So it's gonna look like this on the bike. So this is the front end, this is the other front end. These two parts are flat here, where I'm gonna drill a hole right over here and another hole right over there, right across from each other, and I'm gonna run a bolt through it, and then on that bolt are gonna be these 4 wheels, and then I'm just gonna cap it off with a nut and then weld it down, and starting to look like a wheelie bar. Basically all that's left to do on it is get these bars at the right height. The hardware I think I'm gonna need is those two bolts on each side over there. The bolt. I'm back with the hardware. Pipe it up a little bit and put a piece of PVC pipe, not PVC, copper piping in between right there. That way I can tighten it down as hard as I want. And because this gap with the bar, I'm gonna need something like that. Setup is basically done, and I'd say it looks pretty good. Here's what it looks like, completely finished. I just gotta weld things together. Copper piping in between here and this side, as well as right here and there. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a wire brush and wire brush this and wire brush this side, and then weld this angle iron to here and weld it there, as well as tightening those bolts down just to make sure it's completely secured. And then over here I'm probably just gonna weld a dot on there, and then weld this screw to the angle iron, weld it on right there, that way that will hold. Minibike wheelie bar is done. Tomorrow we're going to test it out and be popping some wheelies, but for now I'm just going to clean it up, grind it down a little bit, make it look cleaner, and then spray paint it with black. So here's the finished product, all hooked up. This bike is a little dangerous, so safety first. Alright, we're ready to go. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want, stay tuned for next time, and peace out.